Welcome back, friends. In this video tutorial we will going to talk about the biofilm formation by staph aureus. Was the topic that I have forgotten to mention earlier, so today I am discussing this. So biofilm formation by staph aureus, it is another important capability of Staphylococcus aureus. So what is the biofilm? So biofilm is essentially a layer of slime within which Staphylococcus live. So in previous videos we have talked about the Staphylococcus looks like golden grapes, right? So golden grapes surrounded by slime layers are called biofilms produced by Staphylococcus aureus. So these slime layers are produced or made up of a component called exopolysaccharide. Okay, so this exopolysaccharide thing going to make a extracellular matrix that surrounds the bacteria, and this slime layer is called biofilm. Okay, so that is the thing of slime layer. So now the thing is how this biofilm is produced. So first of all, the bacteria will adhere, a cluster of Staphylococcus aureus bacteria will adhere to the surface. That surface may be natural. If the surface is natural, for example, let's say hard valves, or the surface may be artificial. In case of artificial, take the example of medical implants, okay, such as indwelling intravenous catheters, prosthetic heart valves, artificial joints. Okay, they will so a cluster of bacteria will adhere over this kind of surfaces. Okay, now after adhering, they will start producing a special type of matrix called extracellular matrix. Okay, and with time this extracellular matrix will surround the bacteria. Okay, so the bacteria who are covered by those extracellular matrix made up of EPS can communicate between themselves. Okay, this communication is via biochemical signaling, or even they can swap genetic materials among themselves. Okay, so another thing I want to told you that when Staphylococcus aureus is within the biofilm, they cannot divide, but they thrive inside the biofilm, and you cannot treat those Staphylococcus aureus who are within biofilm with the help of antibiotics, because antibiotics cannot penetrate those biofilms. Okay, so it is very easy to understand that how much difficult it should be to treat or to get rid of those biofilms, right? Often we have to remove those surfaces where the biofilm has developed. So what is the biofilm? Biofilm is when a cluster of Staphylococcal aureus adhere to a surface. That surface may be natural, for example heart valve, or may be artificial, for example various medical implants, for example intravenous medical catheters, for example prosthetic heart valves, for example artificial joints. Okay, and after adhering with those surface, they start producing a special type of extracellular matrix composed of EPS, that is extra polysaccharide. Okay, now that is known as exopolysaccharide. Okay, now and with time those bacteria will be completely surrounded by those slime layers produced by these EPS. Okay, now that is the composition of biofilm. Okay, and inside the biofilm they can swap their genetic material. Not only that, they can also communicate between themselves via biochemical signaling. Okay, and inside the biofilm they will not divide, they just thrive inside the biofilm, and antibiotic cannot do anything to them when they are within the biofilm, and that is why treating biofilm infection is very difficult, and it often requires removal of the surface where biofilm has developed. So that is the concept of biofilm. So I hope you have understood it very well. So thank you for listening to this class.